How's it going, everybody? My name is Melanie Rebirth, and in this video, I'm going to talk about 5 benefits of having a balanced third eye chakra. I don't want to make the mistake of saying, here are 5 reasons of why you should open up your third eye, because you should never go out and purposely open up your third eye, especially if you're not ready. Opening up your third eye is something that happens over time, and is something that should never be forced, because if you force it, you're either going to have an overactive third eye or you're going to have an unbalanced third eye, which are both just as bad as having a closed third eye. So it's something that you don't excuse me, it's something that you don't want to tamper with, especially if you're not ready. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to say here are 5 benefits of having a balanced third eye chakra. With that being said, let's get into it. Now, before I hash out these 5 wonderful benefits, I want to say that this is a disclaimer. What I say in this video is based off of what I deem as factual information, based off of my perception and my experiences of life in certain situations that have resonated with me and that have taught me valuable life lessons. Now, if you do not agree with what I say in this video, by all means, I want to hear what you have to say in the comments below. And if you really don't agree, then you can click off the video. But if you like the content and you resonate with what I say, not necessarily agree, then by all means subscribe and continue to watch. And with that being said, let's get into it. So before I talk about the 5 ways, I want to say that whenever I turned 19, my third eye chakra, my third eye became open by itself, and it was at a timing when I needed it to be open. Whenever I look back on it, everything was aligned. I was already going natural. I think, yeah, by that time I was already natural. I was not eating meat. I stopped eating meat for that was like my 2nd year of not eating meat. So I was also fasting and just meditating and doing yoga and exercising. I was doing all kind of stuff, but I was also doing a lot of research. So it kind of it opened by itself. But anyways, I want to talk about the 5 benefits. The first benefit is when you have a aligned and a balanced third eye, it allows you to have an appreciation for life itself. Now, what I mean when I say that is having a third eye is kind of like, I want to put it like having the eye of an eagle. You have a eye, you see things for what they are. And depending on what the situation is, you can either accept it or you cannot accept it and make some changes. But anybody will tell you that has a balanced third eye is they will tell you that it allows you to have an appreciation for life and know that we're all here to learn our lessons and to master ourselves. And you will be able to have a new level of understanding of humans, animals, why things happen, all kind of things. So that's the number one thing. The second thing about opening or having a balanced third eye is that you're able to study spirituality and you know how to put in the work. You know what I'm saying? People, and this is the dark side of having an open third eye, is that there are people out there that know, and they know how to tap into their third eye chakra. It's just they decide to do evil things with it. And, for example, voodoo has a bad rep on it. Our beautiful black queens that live in Louisiana, in New Orleans, they have a bad rep as far as putting hexes and O's or whatever doing spells on people and taking people out. That I'm not talking about stuff like that. What I'm talking about is you putting in work for the greater good. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you know you have a balanced third eye. So the other thing, the third reason or benefit of having a balanced third eye is that you know who to teach and who not to teach. You know who your enemies are. You have a clear, you know who your enemies are. You know the people. You see things for what they are. So you're able to know, like I said, who your enemies are, who the people that actually rock with you. You're able to know what kind of blessings that the universe is, what kind of blessing the universe is throwing at your way. But you're also able to know how to overcome day-to-day things, like surviving out here, like having money to take care of your family, yourself. With that being said, how to survive, but also how to survive in the spiritual world too. And that's another thing. So having an open third eye allows you to have clear a clear view on what your life is. And it can be, for example, like I know some people, they know who their enemies are based off of dreams that they have, or they know what's going to happen before it happens. As humans, if we're using only, it's been said we only use about 10% of our brain, which is, I guess, quote unquote conscious. But imagine if we're using 70% of our, imagine if we use 70% of our subconscious mind. Can you imagine what kind of things I know it sounds so far-fetched. That's another thing about, that leads me to the fourth benefit, is you're going to sound crazy to people. It's a gift and a curse, but I wanted to throw that in there for a little bit of humor, because only people that have their open third eye would know that sometimes they be sounding crazy. And that's why this leads me to the fifth thing, is you're going to know who you should give your information to, which kind of contradicts what I said for the for I think the first one, which was whenever you know the truth, you need to go out there and spread it to as many people, spread the truth to as many people, but you also have to be careful of who you spread that knowledge to. So as you can see, it all comes together. But for the most part, having an open third eye that is balanced is a beautiful thing. But only a few people have that. Only a few people. Most people don't. Most people, their third eye is completely shut. They don't see no truth. They don't hear no truth. They decide that they don't want to know. And then you have people that want to know, that know, but they don't do nothing about it. And then you have the people that know and just go wild with it. You know what I'm saying? They completely rebel, like they're not grounded, And then you have the few people that know, and they're the balanced ones, but even they catch heat. So hopefully you enjoy this video despite the coughing. The weather's changing outside here in Texas. The weather is bipolar. If you're in Texas, let me know down below. The weather here is bipolar. 1 minute it's sunny outside, and then the next minute it's freezing cold and it's about to snow. So, and that can happen within a day. We've seen it. So anyways, guys, if you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe And also, I want to hear your opinions about some of the, if you are somebody that has your third eye open in balance, let me know of some other benefits that come about. I know, like, whenever you, not to, I need to add on to this. Whenever you open up your third eye, or whenever it opens on its own, so don't go out there and try to open it. But whenever you open up your third eye, or whenever it opens up, sorry, you need to know that you're gonna be at a new vibration, and this is gonna happen throughout what you do throughout the day. So not eating meat naturally puts you at a higher vibration, especially if you're eating plant-based diets. I know some people say, oh, well, they have GMOs and fruits, but I would rather eat that than, I mean, it's all bad, but I'd rather eat that than meat. Come on now. So it's gonna naturally put you at a higher vibration. If you're growing your natural hair, it's gonna put you at a higher vibration. If you're meditating, that should have been the first thing I put. If you're meditating, that's gonna put you at a higher vibration. But if you have good intent in your heart, that's gonna help you too. So as you can see, it goes up. It goes up. You don't talk about third eye if you don't know anything about the other chakras. I'm just gonna say that. But with that being said, guys, I want to hear what you have to say down below, and make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you later. Peace.